Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest review. And this one really is one that's hot off the press. I literally got it a couple of days ago. It's another Modelzone exclusive in Railway Technical Centre livery, and this one is the Pullman coach Wren, which I believe is going to be the last of the exclusive Graham Farish models that they've commissioned, and it will go alongside the Class 24 and the two Mark 1 coaches, which were also released over the last 6 months or so in Railway Technical Centre livery, exclusively to Modelzone. This one is limited to 504 pieces and is available from Modelzone online or in one of their shops or at the signal box, also online. The catalogue number for this is 374220Z. BR Mark 1 Pullman RTC coach Wren. That's the name of the coach, Wren, and it's a blue ribbon release. And again, pretty much based on their Mark 1 tooling, but with some extra details there. There's a nice close-up view of it in the box. So let's get it out of the box to start with and have a look at it. Well, like most Graham Farish rolling stock items, it comes in the usual cardboard and plastic box. So open the end and slide the model out in this plastic tray. You see a little instruction leaflet for there, which we'll have a look at in a second. Notice straight away that there's also a pack of extra detail on the back here, which we'll investigate further, but there's a nice close-up view of it. It's a Pullman coach in the RTC livery. Let's take it out of the plastic insert. A bit of a closer look. Lovely fine printing at the bottom here. It says here, Acoustic Group Research and Development Division. Very interesting. Again, real fine printing on the bottom of the underframe here. Raised detailing and recessed detailing. The door, for instance, here has glazed panel, very fine door handle and grab handles either side. Just here. That's really nicely done. Blacked out windows, or whited out windows rather. Let's go over to the roof. That's really quite nice. That, I mean, fairly plain. Sorry, just get it in focus. Fairly plain here, but some nice wire detailing here. Sides, livery is really nicely applied. It's a really attractive livery. The rear end, it's like a corridor connection end, but again some ultra fine printing here. Wire railing that runs around and then up onto the roof and back down again. The other end has a yellow panel end, presumably because that would sit at the back in case it was being operated in a push rather than a pull variation. Again, ultra fine printing, some really fine little hook holders there. The other side, different window arrangements and different blanking out. There's a red panel here, white panel here with really fine grille. Looking at the bottom, we have rapido couplers in NEM pockets, which I believe could be changed. Let's have another closer look at that. Well, in fact, actually looking closely at that, they don't look like NEM pockets to me. They're certainly not just the pull-out type that you have on the other Mark 1 coaches, so that's quite interesting. I wonder why they're not. They're on a spring, but how easy it would be to replace those, I'm not too sure. Metal wheels, excellent underframe detailing. I mean, it really is. Okay, it doesn't have much variety because it's all black. There's There's no colours picked out like there are on the underframe of the Class 150 or other units they do. But painting this down in some frame dirt or something like that, that would look really, really nice. So first impressions, it looks lovely. Let's put it on a piece of track and get the camera low down and real close up so you can have a much nearer view of it. Well, there she is on a piece of track, and once again this is easy track, so it's code 40, 2mm fine scale track. I use this simply because it really does look the best with the models. Apologies because once again I'm limited by the amount of magnification I can get with the camera, so this is the closest I can get it and get it in focus. So if I try and go any closer than this, it will just go blurry. But there's one end, and then I pan across, you can get a good look at the whole of the body side there, all the fine printing, windows with blinds. There's the other end, which has a yellow warning panel end. I think you can see there, hopefully, just how much nice fine detail there is there. I'm hoping you can also see just how good the underframe is. I think it's a really excellently detailed model, this. I'm going to flip it round and show you the other side. So here's a look at the other side of the model. Wren name written on the side there, and again really nicely detailed underframe. You can see the difference in the windows at this end, the fine detail around the door there, lovely recessed door with the fine wire handles, grab handles, and hopefully you can still see enough of the roof to get an idea of how detailed that is with the pods and the wire piping detailing on the top. Very nice indeed. Let's just have a look at the ends, in particular this yellow warning panel end. Well, there is one of the ends, and that's of course the yellow warning panel painted end, and you can see here I think the fine wire that runs up onto the roof, the detail on the roof, these lovely little wire handrails, the doors, the recessed door, ultra fine printing beside the corridor connection there, and even these tiny little sort of hook handles which are attached to the corridor connections. I mean, it's stunning. It really is such a step forward. Farish have brought these coaches in the last year or two, firstly with the Staniers, then the Mark 1s, and now these exclusives. They are really improving all the time, and it's great to see because as we know, Engage is such a growing market. It is the biggest growing market, and it's good to see that all the people out there, the products are starting to really catch up with the demands of what people expect nowadays, especially when you're spending what you're spending for them. I'm not having a go, but this retails for $23.99. It is an exclusive to Modelzone. You're not going to be able to find it for a discount because there is more than one retailer trying to buy for your business. So you want to get value for money for that much when you're paying for what is basically a coach, and I think Farish can say they've managed to supply that. It is a lot. It's more than I've ever spent for a coach, but it is beyond the level of anything I've seen up to now. I haven't even talked about the interior detail. I'm looking at it here from the side, from this direction, the seating and the interior tables and everything. It's really exquisitely modelled. I think the last thing we need to do now is let's put it into the train with the other Mark 1s and the Class 24, which all came out in our RTC livery, and see what the complete train looks like. So there is the complete train, or at least as much has been released so far. I'm not sure that there is going to be any more. The Class 24 at the end there. I'm just moving the track so you can see the whole thing. I can't get the camera wide enough to show the whole train in one shot here, unfortunately. So the Class 24, then Test Car 5, Laboratory 12, and finally the Pullman Wren. And apologies, before I was so caught up with the admiration for this this new Pullman car that I forgot to talk about the little detailing pack that came with it. It seems to be air reservoirs and other bits of brass pieces which I think are attached onto the underframe. I'm afraid the diagram that comes with it isn't quite comprehensive enough, but yeah, there's definitely a couple of pieces of underframe detailing there, and those brass pins look like there are holes in the underframe, and I believe they kind of slot in to further detail this up. And I haven't yet super detailed any of these. This is just how they come out of the box with the normal rapido couplers that they come with. So this can be improved quite significantly with the extra detailing and some shorter rapido couplers. I'm just going to turn it a bit more square to the camera so you can see the coupling distance. That can still be shortened a bit more. Not the cheapest train you can buy, but one of the most attractive looking, no question about it. Obviously this is a review just of this Pullman coach, but I'm going to give it 9. I'm almost tempted to give it 10 because it's even better than the other two coaches. Particularly the roof, they've gone further on the roof and a little bit more on the underframe. So I'm going to give it 9 out of 10, and an easy 9, not difficult to give 9 out of 10. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching it. I'll be back soon with more videos. Please comment, rate or subscribe in the box below. If you want to leave any suggestions or your own feedback on any of the models you've seen reviewed, then please do. Hope to be back soon. Until then, take care. See you soon.